Here we go. All right, decided to say, hey, screw it. Decided to say screw it. We're live as normal. We'll wait. Let people join in. This was certainly not planned at all, but here we are. Here we are as I get the setup actually put together. We'll wait just a couple of minutes or just a minute or so, 30 seconds, however long this is going to take. Let you guys file in. Hopefully this thing, I put it together super quick. Yeah, I see Facebook, YouTube. Are we good on Twitter as well? People on Twitter, by the way, if you're on Twitter, by the way, cannot see your questions because the Periscope questions don't come through for some reason in our live chat. So how about this? I will pull up Twitter on my phone so I can have you guys' questions pulled up. It's gonna look kind of weird on my end, but it is what it is. Anyways, yeah, just wanted to come to you guys really quickly live. Here we go. I got your questions on Twitter. We got 146 people tuning on Twitter alone. Okay. Incredible, man. Incredible. That's what I didn't think about. This never even counted in Twitter. Either way, that doesn't matter. Unbelievable, incredible, insane, all aboard the Shane train, beamer ball to the freaking moon, folks. Again, I'm not going to take any calls or anything like that right now. We'll talk about this in full detail on the Daily Crow tomorrow. I might even record a bonus segment for the podcast because the podcast is already done. I mean, it goes without saying. Shane Beamer putting in insane work. You get a guy like Spencer Rattler. Spencer Rattler is officially committed to the Gamecocks. The tight end from Oklahoma, his buddy Stogner, I guess, is it Stogner, whatever. He's also committed. Somebody can tell me how to actually say it. Incredible, man. Absolutely incredible. Like I said, we've literally got 187 people right now on Twitter. 230 total in here. It's insane. It's insane. Yeah, we go from literally quarterback, and this is no disrespect to anybody on the roster, but it's a fact. We go from the quarterback position being a liability to now the highest rated quarterback we've ever had in our history, and it's not even close, stepping foot on campus. So you know what? People can question it if you want. I don't think there will be many. I think people are going to be excited, but you can question it. But you know what? If there's anybody who can get this kid right and get him to buy in and believe in what we're building, it's Shane Beamer. Yeah, the program's on life support. Bad night to be an IPA, by the way. An IPA. That's what we're sipping on right now. Bad night to be an IPA. Again, guys, we're going live for just like 5-6 minutes or so. Nothing crazy. Insane pickups, though. Insane pickups. People asking, who do I think the third one's going to be? Sounds like it's going to be the Theo Weiss kid. Theo Weiss, the wide receiver, who would be another massive pickup. Former 5-star recruit. He was the third-ranked receiver in the entire country. Went to Oklahoma in 2019. Would be an insane pickup, obviously. So, again, Theo Weiss is what we've been hearing. Obviously, the rumor started flowing tonight. We had heard things about Rattler. He was coming on campus, all that good stuff. But it sort of still felt like a pipe dream, if you will. And so for this to actually happen, incredible. I mean, unbelievable. Wow. I mean, what? You got your guy. You got your guy. Somebody you had to have. And I think, guys, again, I told you guys why I wanted Spencer Rattler in Columbia. Number one, because he's a very highly rated prospect, and I think he's going to be a very, very good football player, right? That's number one. But here's the other thing. If you think you cannot overstate the national impact that this has on Gamecocks football, you just can't do it. You cannot do it. Because guess what? You go to ESPN.com right now. You go to ESPN.com, and the top college story is Spencer Rattler coming to South Carolina. So, what it's going to do for this program, what it is doing for this program, absolutely insane. Where is Coach Ford? I don't know. Shane Beamer to the freaking moon. Beamer ball to the freaking moon. You also get against Stogner, who is a fantastic player at tight end in his own right. Incredible, man. Incredible. I am overflowing with emotion. Crystal ball season. Man, this is a huge – again, games are one on the field. This is a huge victory for us across the board, man. I mean, you talk about improving the roster and making changes like that. Guys, imagine if I had told you a year ago to the date that Spencer Rattler would be at the University of South Carolina as your starting quarterback, because that's what he's going to be, right? He's not coming here to sit the bench. There's no question. He's not. And, that's it. Spencer Rattler's your guy. Spencer Rattler's your guy. So the Spencer Rattler merch is currently in the works, right? Fear the Rattler. This is insane. It's incredible. Kudos, Shane Beamer, the entire staff, continue to bust their asses. God, and if you doubted Shane Beamer and what he's doing in any way, it sucks to suck for you, my friend. Sucks to suck for you. Sucks to suck for you, because I tell you what, this is the best life support program I've ever seen. So, again, this is a victory for all Gamecock fans. This is a victory for Gamecocks football. You can say that, college football is won in recruiting. It's won in recruiting, right? It's won in recruiting. It is won picking up players like this. So, an incredible job, dude. You know what? Here's the end of the day. Again, people can talk about his attitude. They're worried about this. They're worried about that, whatever it might be. Guess what? He was going to go somewhere. You know what else I love too, guys? This is the risk that Gamecocks football never takes. This is the risk we never take. This is the risk, truly, that we never, ever take. And so for us to finally take it, is incredible. It's awesome. It's amazing. Yeah. It's just the momentum you've had from the weekend with defensive guys and the linebackers, and now you pick up a guy like Spencer Rattler, dude. It's absolutely incredible. So Shane Beamer and company, doing work, dude. Doing work again. This is the type of move the Gamecocks would never make. We would never make in the past. And so for Shane Beamer, I commend Shane Beamer, by the way, to be willing to pull the trigger and take a chance, take a risk. Why not, man? What do you have to lose? What do you have to lose when it comes to bringing in a guy that was a former – this is an NFL guy. Bottom line. And all of a sudden, hey, perception's reality, as I said before. Perception's reality in college football. Bottom line, it is. Perception's reality in college football. And guess what? The perception of Gamecocks football is changing in front of our very eyes. Bottom line, you just don't get a guy. You don't get a guy like Spencer Rattler to come to USC if things aren't going very, very well behind closed doors. You don't get a guy like Austin Stogner. You don't get these dudes. You don't land these type of guys you're landing if things aren't going very well behind closed doors. Am I saying South Carolina's going to win a national title next year? That's not what I'm saying. But to insinuate the program's on life support, there has to be nobody feeling stupider than Rob Profit right now. And I don't even mind saying that. I don't normally call people out, but you know what? That dude's been shitting on me for 2 years, 3 years since I said fire Muschamp. So you know what? To hell with it. Fuck that guy. You know what I mean? Fuck that guy. So, hey, it feels good to be good, and it sucks to suck. I can tell you that much. You don't have your program is in great hands when you're landing those type of guys, the Spencer Rattlers of the world. Hey, proof's in the pudding, bruh. Proof's in the pudding. Bottom line. This ain't a hobby, right? Bottom line, dude. So, again, you love it. You love to see it. Feels good to be good, and it sucks to suck, and it feels good to be Shane Beamer, and it feels good to be a Gamecock fan right now. Again, I really do commend – man, got to take a breath. I commend Shane Beamer, again, for evaluating the situation, seeing that, you know what? Spencer Rattler is a risk. There's going to be some risk there. Not everyone's going to approve of the decision, even within your own fan base. But you know what? To hell with it. He's the best option for us. So, again, Daily Crow tomorrow going to be lit. Podcast tomorrow going to be lit. It's all going to be lit. Signing day Wednesday is going to be insanity, going to be pure insanity. Guys, I've never been this fired up for recruiting in my entire life. I've been very open and honest with you all, and it's blasphemous to say it doing what I do. I've never been a big recruiting guy. I've never been a huge recruiting guy. And, there were different reasons for that. I've never been as big into recruiting as I am right now. Never been big in recruiting. And I got my buddy, of course, one of my old buddies, Tyler King, text me. I suggest you watch Spencer Rattler's season of QB1 if you haven't done so already. Bro, the kid was a freaking senior in high school. Like, I don't give a damn what he was doing when he was 17 years old. You think you're telling me a kid can't change in 2-3 years? Give me a break. And you know what? Again, that's Shane Beamer's job. That's Shane Beamer. Now Shane Beamer's job is to make sure there are no lapses and that the kid buys in and believes and doesn't go off on his own way. That's it. That's it. But guess what? That's why Shane Beamer was hired. That's why Shane Beamer wanted the job. That's it. You think Shane Beamer would have brought a player into the program that he thought was anything except a positive? No, of course he wouldn't have. Of course he wouldn't have. That's it. Of course he wouldn't have. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. So again, I've been saying it since the jump. There's a reason I put the freaking guy's merch on his freaking name on my freaking merch, man. Trust the guy. Trust Shane Beamer. Trust Shane Beamer. Beamer ball, it's going to be a grind. Hey, it's going to be a process. It's going to be a process for sure. It's going to be a process for sure. It's a bad night to believe the program's on life support, though. That's a damn fact. That's a fact. Hey, same ones think the program are on life support were the same ones giving freaking Will Muschamp the Gluck 9000s. I really don't want to hear it from those people. I don't. They think Muschamp got done dirty. Like, to hell with it, bro. To hell with it. It is what it is. It is what it is. It's all good. It's all good. No, Rattler won't play in the bowl game. No, I don't. No, I think he'll be good to go spring. Good to go spring. He won't play in the bowl game, though. But again, yeah, dude, this is incredible. It's awesome. What a pickup. What a pickup. I mean, transfer portal's insane. Transfer portal's absolutely insane. It has completely changed the game. And by the way, yeah, P-Dawg says 85 in the YouTube chat. P-Dawg, there are 420 people in here right now, by the way. So in the case you guys are wondering for the numbers, yeah, there are 420 people in here right now. So, Eric, my bad, man. People wanted to go live. They wanted the Daily Crow. We're not going to go live for 2 hours or anything. I just wanted to give some instant reaction, if you will. I was debating on it, and people just kept asking. So I figured, you know what, why not? So, hey, celebrate the victories big and small, and I think this is a big victory for Gamecocks football. Again, we're already seeing what Clayton White's doing and what man, you know, those guys on the defensive side of the ball are doing. Now the offensive side is going to catch up. Now the offensive side. Hey, what happens on the rest of the way? What happens with Satterfield? I don't know, guys. I don't want to talk about Satterfield. All I know is this: we picked up two damn good football players, two very good football players, two very good. You can talk about a kid's attitude. Hey, the bottom line is this. He's by far head and shoulders above better than anybody in that quarterback room. No, not even close. Not even close. Not even close. You can debate me on that all you want to your blue in the face, but you'd be wrong. You'd be wrong. It's not even close. All right? It's not even close. So, Shane Beamer, man, you just got to continue to tip the cap. It's absolutely ridiculous. And Eric Fryer brings up a great point. What does it mean for the rest of the recruits on the fence? I mean, we talked about what it meant to get guys like Stone Blanton, Jay-Sean Barham. Dude, getting a guy like this, again, perception's reality. Perception's reality in college football. Why did Steve Spurrier have so much success? Why did he have so much success when he was at Carolina? They made Carolina the cool place to go. They made Carolina the cool place to go. You think getting a guy like Rattler to come to Columbia doesn't do that same effect? Absolutely it does. All of a sudden, Carolina is going to be looked at in a completely different light. Completely different. Again, I'm not saying Spencer Rattler is going to win a national championship here. It's perception's reality, though. Great players want to play ball with great players, man. Bottom line. Bottom line. Great players want to play with great players. And I tell you what, I'm not saying Rattler's going to win the freaking Heisman. I'm just saying, hey, that dude's a stud. He's a stud. I mean, there's no other way to put it. Spencer Rattler's a stud. And again, if you disagree, you're an idiot. There's no other way to put it. You're just an idiot. So that dude's a stud. Dude's a stud, no question. Absolutely incredible, dude. I just Beamer has gone above and beyond what any of us expect. I'm in here breaking a sweat in the studio. Just thought I was gonna be chilling, casual night, hanging out, whatever. Just drink a beer, go to sleep, no big deal. Fire off some koozies to some people, whatever it might be. Nah, hell no. Beamer said, hell no. Get your ass behind the camera. Get your ass behind the freaking mic. And hey, maybe I'll just clip the audio from this and put it on the podcast tomorrow. Is that okay with y'all? Is that okay instead of me just recording an entire another podcast? Does anybody mind if I just take this audio and put it on the podcast? Because I feel like this is exactly what I'd be saying anyways. Either way, a huge pickup, man. Stogner's going to change your game in the passing game. You obviously still need to go get some wide receivers. No question. Still get you some wide receivers. Hey, a guy like Theo Weiss, is he the next one? That's what we're hearing. That's what we're hearing. It sure would make a lot of sense. It sure would make a lot of sense for Theo Weiss to be the next one. But, man, getting Spencer Rattler, it changes Gamecocks football, guys. And I don't want to overreact and say, oh, you know, he's the second coming. But it changes Gamecocks football. It changes Gamecocks football. Hey, what did we talk about all summer? What did we talk about all preseason? What did we talk about during the season? What did we talk about as soon as the season ended? Shane Beamer's top, or at least one of his top priorities, was to land a game-changing quarterback. One of your top priorities, you got to go find a quarterback. You got to go find the guy. You got to find the guy. You got to find him, whoever he is, whether it's Luke Doty, whether it's Braden Davis, hey, whether it's Jason Brown, whether it's a Max Johnson, whether it's a Spencer Rattler. And so now if you can get this dude to buy in, and I don't think Shane Beamer, guys, again, Shane Beamer is not going to bring a guy into his program who's going to be anything other than a positive. He's not. He's not going to do it. He's not going to do it. It would go against everything he's been preaching since he took the job in regards to welcome home, family, you know, and here we go. Here we go. Slapdicks have entered the chat. Slapdicks inevitably will. Jeremiah Seth Stewart says, y'all, we're also saying this about Ryan Helinski. Jeremiah, Ryan Helinski couldn't lick the freaking dirt off Spencer Rattler's cleats, my friend. He couldn't. Don't even put Ryan Helinski in the same breath with Spencer Rattler, and I mean that disrespectfully. I don't give a damn whose feelings I hurt. Don't even do it. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't put Jake Bentley in the same light. Don't put Ryan Helinski in the same light. Just don't do it, bro. Don't do it, because you'd be wrong. You'd be wrong. You'd be wrong. I'm not saying the kid's going to go win the Heisman. That's not what I'm saying, but to compare Ryan Helinski, a dude that couldn't – let's not even get – let's not go there. Let's not go there. Let's not go there. It's not even close. It's just insanity that people want to come in here and yeah. The slapdicks, inevitably, they're just like the Muschamp Packers. They can't stay away. I think the slapdick Clemson fans work for Muschamp himself. They work for Muschamp himself. So, hey, feels good to be good. Man, does it feel good to be good or what? I mean, it feels freaking great to be good. It feels great. Feels great. Shane Beamer, man. Shane Beamer. He knew it was possible. He took the job. He knew it was possible, man. He knew it was possible. He knows what can happen here. Again, hey, still early. We're still in year one. It's still going to be a process. It's still going to take time. But I tell you what, you start landing guys like Spencer Rattler and Stogner, and then Theo Weiss is going to jump on board, and this guy's going to jump on, this guy's going to jump on, this guy's going to jump on, and all of a sudden, woo, man, a 4 or 5 year rebuild all of a sudden in year 2 and 3 is looking a lot more promising. A lot more promising than it once did, isn't it? Isn't it? You know, I want to keep perspective. I do. I want to keep perspective. I want to keep perspective. But, man, it's a big pickup. And, again, it's just the slapdicks expose themselves because Jeremiah talking about 5 stars. And South Carolina has never in the history of its program signed a 5-star quarterback. So if you can't see the significance in this and how big of a deal this is, then you're a slapdick. You're an idiot. You're an idiot. And that's okay. And that's okay. Crayon eater, mouth breather, goat fucker, idiot. You just are. Whoever you are, you are. Whatever you are, just own it. You are that you are what you are. Again, Dabo Swinney, he wants to blame the transfer portal and blame NIL and critique it. Shane Beamer's going to go pick up a 5-star quarterback. We are not the same. We are not built the same, folks. We are not. Those two gentlemen are not built the same. One of those gentlemen will last in college football, the new age of college football. The other will not. The other will not. Bottom line, the other will not. I'm not talking about what happened last year, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 years prior. I'm talking about right now to the future. One of those gentlemen will last in college football. The other will not. And it's very easy to tell who that gentleman is that will last. And only a mouth breather cannot comprehend what I'm saying. And that's okay. Cheers to you. So, I mean, it's just facts. It's just facts, bro. It's just facts. Just facts. Just facts. Sucks to suck. Sucks to suck. Anyways, huge. Can't say it enough, man. A huge pickup. It's just insane. I mean, it's just insane. Yeah, all of a sudden your quarterback room went from being a liability to, do the Gamecocks have the best quarterback in the SEC East? I'm just asking a question. Do the Gamecocks have the best quarterback in the SEC East? You could debate it. You could debate it. You most certainly could debate it. You most certainly could debate it. So anyways, cheers. Cheers to you all. Incredible. What a night to be a Gamecock. What a great day to be a Gamecock, of course. I am going to clip this audio and add it to the podcast for Tuesday, which will be today when you're listening. Whatever. You guys know the drill. Incredible, dude. Just tip the cap, man. Freaking Shane Beamer ball to the moon. Unreal, dude. It feels good to be good. It feels good to be good. Feels good to be a Gamecock fan. And it's only Monday. Like, it's literally only Monday. It's literally only Monday. So, and you add Stogner, the tight end. Let's not forget. You add Stogner. It sounds like Weiss might be coming as well, who was the number 3 ranked receiver in all of college football just a couple of years ago, or excuse me, in recruiting, whatever. Number 3 ranked receiver in the country. Hey, stock is going up. Beer ball is going up. Beer ball to the freaking moon. What a night. What a night. What a night. Appreciate you all tuning in, folks. Appreciate you all tuning in. What a night. So glad we went live. I'm like literally in here in the studio sweating. Literally sweating in the stew. Blood's pumping 1,000,000 miles an hour. Just feels good to be good, man. Feels good to be good. Can't wait to talk about this the rest of the week on the podcast, the Daily Crow, everything else, guys. It's going to be an absolute blast. Absolute blast all week long. It's only Monday. Like I said, it's only Monday. Folks, hey, thank you all so much. We're going to go ahead and wrap this thing up. Again, if you're tuned in on the podcast, appreciate you tuning in. Be sure to check us out all throughout the week for all your recruiting coverage. Hey, we're going to have a full signing day primer on Wednesday, recap on Thursday. By the way, shout out, kudos. I give them crap, so let me give my kudos as well. Let me give my kudos as well. Big kudos to the guys over at the Recruiting Services, Rivals 24/7, for being on top of this, being on top of the Shane Beamer and Spencer Rattler stuff, I should say, the Stogner stuff. Kudos to them. Done a fantastic job. Kudos to them. I know I love to give them some hell, the Crystal Ball boys, but hey, kudos to them. Doing a hell of a job covering it. So anyways, hey, woo! Hey, smoke them if you got them. Drink them if you got them. Let's have a night. Appreciate you all tuning in, folks. Again, Daily Crow all week. Podcast all week. Hey, this is only the beginning. This is only the beginning, so buckle up. Folks, I'm out of here. I'm Chris Phillips of the Spurs Up Show. Appreciate you all tuning in. We will talk to you tomorrow. Y'all take care.